Hi, and welcome to another episode of Prehistoric World. Today we're going to talk about the story of Cornelia the Cornsnake. Cornelia here is one of the rescues that came to our zoo here in Perry, New York. There was a couple that went down to Florida on vacation, and they caught this snake, this corn snake, in a tree in Lake Wales, Florida. And they decided to bring it home here to New York, and they had her in captivity for a while and decided that they no longer wanted her and they couldn't find a home for Cornelia here. So they called us up because they heard that we were local, and they wanted to know if we could take in Cornelia, because they said if we wouldn't, then unfortunately that they would release her into the wild. And we definitely don't want to do that. Corn snakes are not native to New York State. They belong in definitely warmer states like South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. And we never ever want to release non-native animals where that can cause their death. Like here up in New York, it would just be way too cold for this girl and she would have died. And we also don't want to introduce strange parasites to our native animals. So we took Cornelia in, and we noticed that she was not eating, and she also looked really thin. So we took her to our really awesome vet out in East Aurora, and he said that she was loaded, like super loaded with parasites, both hookworms and roundworms. So we are actually in the process of medicating her, and she's actually doing a lot better now. And we can actually show you how we medicate Cornelia. So in order to treat Cornelia, we have to give her some fenbendazole. And we do that by taking a syringe here and measuring out the right amount for her body weight. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Just going to shake it up a little bit. And going to measure that out, and you can see that it's kind of like a white milky substance looking. And then going to put just the right amount, and then we are ready to give her her dewormer. Alright, so we've got our fenbendazole here for Cornelia. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have Seth just hold her gently but firmly right behind the head, not like around the jaw area, because then she won't be able to open up her jaw properly, but kind of right in the neck area with a thumb and a finger on each side, like that. Yes. So, I don't know if you're going to be able to see right here, but there's a little special spot that I find easier to get the syringe in. Some people will try to go by the sides, maybe with a popsicle stick or something, but I prefer this little hole right here that I kind of use to sit there and wedge it open. And what you're going to want to do, hold her right behind the head here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit there and get this open. Now I'm going to put it at the back of her throat, not where the glottis is, that hole in the bottom of the mouth, because that would cause aspiration, or what we call liquid in the lungs. I'm going to put it at the back of her throat. I don't know if you're able to see that, but you definitely want to stick it in the throat and squirt it down there, not where the glottis is. We do not want her to breathe that in. So she's all done. She's all medicated. She has to be medicated 5 days in a row, and then sit out 2 weeks, and then 5 more days. And she's actually at the end of this. We only have 2 more days of medicating, and then she will be parasite free. She's already been starting to gain some body weight, which is great, and showing an interest in eating, so it definitely is working.
Alright, so to wrap things up, no snake pun intended, I just want to thank all of our viewers, and I also want to thank everybody that comes into Prehistoric World. Whether you're coming in and paying admission, doing animal feedings, or even purchasing from our gift shop, everything helps out, because it takes real money to go to that. So everything you do, we appreciate a lot. And even if you're just watching, that helps out too. So feel free to like the video, that helps out. Subscribe to the channel, and keep an eye out for more content. Thank you, everybody. Bye.